Welcome to Core Style. Today, another part of the Rex Wax grooming line reviews. Today we're going to be looking at the Rex Wax all-natural water-based pomade. And as the label says, the unbelievable, implausible, impossible, unimaginable, improbable, and inconceivable. Which is a lot of superlatives, but this is a really excellent product and I'm happy with it. Let's get into it. Like with a lot of the Rex Wax, you've got this kind of psychedelic, hippie kind of label, and that's cool. I mean, a lot of their products have that style to them, they have that aesthetic to them. You've got 4-ounce glass jar like all of them. You have a lid with the seal for a water base. This is important because it helps keep the product on the inside from evaporating the water out of the water base. It's a 4-ounce total, like all of the products they have. You've got a scent of patchouli and lime, and to me it smells like my local Asian market, local Asian, South Asian, like Indian Asian market minus the seafood, which is it's a nice smell. I mean, I like it. It's different from a lot of the other Rex Wax products, which have more of a manly, woodsy, deep smell. This is a little more uplifting, right? Also, kind of smells like really strong pho, noodle soup with that lime, right? Your ingredients are water, aloe, beeswax, hydrogenated castor oil, organic lanolin, organic mango butter, vitamin E, borax, soy lecithin, and essential oils. So a completely natural and partially organic product. So it really has a lot of excellent conditioning properties as well. I mean, it's been in my hair for a couple days now and it's holding up well. As far as the prep for this product, for me and my hair, it is a little sticky, grippy, so I'm going to help my case with a little of Rex Wax's water-based tonic as well. So while I go into the rest of the parts of the pomade, I will be applying this so I get the best application possible. This is a great pre-style, post-style, remove breakup, soften pomade buildup. Tonics are great for that, but this specifically, as it's a water-based, for a water-based pomade, it's going to complement the product, but also more importantly complement the smell, because this has a lot of that lime kind of smell to it as well. Now, the consistency of the Rex Wax water-based is it's got this cake frosting kind of feel, and not like cake frosting like the how should I say it? It's not cake frosting like super soft, like that fluffy frosting. This is like buttercream, like it is thick, right? And it scoops out easily on your palms and goes in pretty easily as well. Let me go ahead and get my first scoop out here. So, product, right? Scoops. This version of mine, it scoops very easily. Now, you do not need this much at all. That was just a demonstration of how easily it scoops. Probably use about half that much for my first go-around. Let's go ahead and get that. There you go. Something like that size. Now, this color, this kind of like lemon yellow color, that is the mango butter gives it that color. You see that? As far as the spreading it on your palm, it goes really easily. It is not difficult to spread out or break down in your hands at all. And then, of course, it applies. I mean, pretty grippy. The aloe in this tends to dry out the feel very easily, which does give this pomade a very low shine, if any shine. And even on some hair, like naturally dark hair, or even people who have a more coarse ethnic hairstyle, this could like deaden any shine that you have already. And like I said, grippy. I mean, it is standing up my hair pretty easily without much issue, which is going to give it a nice soft feel without without being blocky. I mean, even though this is a pretty high hold product, it's gonna even out. It really will. The first couple times I used it, I was like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. So I contacted Rex of Rex Wax, and he's like, no. Try it this way, do this, do that. And his guidance made this product awesome. I was really able to get the kind of great styles and ease of use that I do with other Rex Wax products. I was able to do that, but just some stuff has a learning curve, right? Okay, so spreading out, yes, grippy. Is it uncomfortable? No. I mean, look, I'm combing through, and there's a little bit of tug here and there. You can see some wax beads forming. The later versions of this product do not have these as much, if at all. However, in my experience, with any product that has wax beads, they comb out. So, no reason for complaining. Or thinking that it's a bad or poor quality product because it has wax beads. Water bases aren't made in the same manner that oil-based pomades are. So you're going to sometimes, in earlier test batches or early production runs of certain products, you're going to have sometimes wax beads or separation or all this, but that's part of a company that grows, and Rex Wax and Rex has been a very strong member of the community for a long time, and often a vocal one on his progress or on his development of the brand. And I have been a big customer of his for a long time. I don't necessarily think that, you know, I could be a huge fan of this any more than I am of any other product, because they all are just really good quality stuff. Like anything I've ever reviewed on this channel, whether it's a review sample or whether it is it's something that I pay with my hard-earned money like this one, I'm not gonna pay for or review shit that's crappy. And if it is crappy, I'm gonna tell you. So, combing through, I mean, look, this is very easy. This is not causing any problems at all. Your strength, a lot like some water bases, this has a very high strength to weight ratio. The actual weight of the product in your hair is really light. It's really soft. I mean, you could see it was like even fluffy in the jar. But then when it gets in your hair, it can add a lot of hold and stickiness and grippiness without having to be greasy or super high in wax to achieve that characteristic. Now, control, I mean, you're going to get a good amount of control with this. For example, like my stuff, it likes to stick up out here past the crown of my head. That's staying down pretty easily. It parted without an issue. You can see that right there. No real problem. And then as far as going into actually styling now, you can see that like it kind of follows my pick really nicely when I'm going through and shaping the way that I want my hair to look before I start picking up the front or adding volume or any stuff like this. It really just, it behaves itself so nicely. Slickness, I mean, look, this was not designed to be a very slick product to begin with. There were earlier versions of it that I liked. The Rex Wax Water-Based version 2, which is called Snickerdoodle because it's what it smelled like, was a bright blue, very slick version of this, and it didn't have the same hold, but it was easier application. So for someone like me who doesn't read instructions and just goes, it was, oh, I love this so much, and the new Rex Wax came out, the water-based, and I'm like, oh, this is such crap. Dude, just talk to these people. These are individuals who have a job, and his job happens to be making pomade. So get in touch with with the people that you bought this stuff from, or even the vendor that you bought it from, like Hedgelion, which sells a lot of Rex Wax products, and find out if it's just something you're doing differently. And like Rex did, he'll gladly tell you. This will give most curly hair straightened. It will, especially if you have lots of water to begin with. It'll really give a lot of straightening out. Even an oil-based tonic instead of a water-based tonic might really give you good results if you've got really, really curly hair to begin with. I already covered the slickness here in my notes here. I can see that, you know, I wrote, my experience is it's not slick at all. Like in clean hair, if you shampoo your hair, it might get a little grippy because there's no natural oils left in it from you shampooing them out. So I would recommend either conditioning your hair or doing this on like your second day so that you don't end up having a lot of stickiness issues when you try to put it in like a high wax content. Because it does have a decent amount of wax. The aloe is really what dries it out and gives it this conditioning properties, but also this very matte finish. I mean, there's really no shine to speak of on this at all. And, I mean, even if you look at it in the jar, there's no shine to that either. Hardness, none. This is not going to harden up. It's not going to stick. It's not going to dry up. It's not going to cake up. As far as restylability, I mean, later in the day, I will probably do a couple of more restyles of this just to see how it behaves. But the days that I've used it, no issue at all. Restylability was easy. I can knock this down. I can do a straight contour or comb over or side part, and it just looks great. A little bit of water helps the restyling, and I usually just use a comb, but you can put a little bit of water in it if you need to like loosen it up. As far as washability, this really takes 2 washes to get out. The aloe has a very dry, grippy sense, and once the water in the water-based pomade evaporates in your hair, which is why wet hair will give a higher hold or damp hair will give less of a hold, it can leave behind a little bit of residue, but it's not like bad residue. It's like the mango butter and stuff like that. It's the good conditioning qualities, sealing qualities that are going to give it a nice after feel, right? There is buildup, but it's not really build up. Water bases aren't really designed to be built up. I mean, this is a new style unorthodox water base. You can build it up, but it's not something that like you need to do, I guess. I mean, with the help of water-based tonic, it broke up, and then I could, without having to wash, I could reapply, which is what this was. This was just, I didn't wash my hair today. This was build-up tonic style done, right? Or application style done. And on the second day, when I did this for a 3-day stint with no washing, I was using an oil-based tonic, like the Big Slick oil-based tonic. I was using this by the 3rd day just because I needed to break up some of the more drying qualities that this had. And that way I could get a bigger style to hold down. Either way, this is the Rex Wax Water Base. It's one of the newest ones in the Rex Wax line. It's available at Hedgelion. It is available at other retailers online. I will put their links to purchase in the description below. And, I mean, again, just like I said in the last video, don't put crap in your hair. Put good quality stuff from good quality people in your hair. Your hair will treat you with respect. It will like you back. It will give you nice styles that hold and look sharp and give you what you're looking for without having to fuss with them, right? Please like, subscribe, give me some comments. Let me know what you're looking for next. And the next video we will have is the last in the series, which is the Rex Wax Medium Oil Base. So thanks for watching. Stay course.